Hello, I'm Dr. Stan Jensen, and it's my privilege to serve Colorado Mountain College as president of the college. First of all, I want to congratulate our students, our faculty, our staff, our leaders on a terrific year, academic year that's just ending here at Colorado Mountain College. I'm happy to note that in this year's graduation class, we have about 100 more graduates than last year, and we also have many other things that we can be thankful for, and things that we're looking forward to also in the very near future. I want to talk to you about two of those today. One of them has to do with CMC's accreditation for not only the associate's degree, but also for the new degrees that we'll be offering by way of the baccalaureate four-year degrees. And as of this hour, at least, we all probably know that permission to grant or to start to offer baccalaureate degrees has been voted upon by the Senate and the House, and they have approved it. Of the 100 members of both the House and the Senate, we had 90 of those members vote for our bill. The governor has assured me he will sign it. He has not signed it quite yet, but he probably will very soon. So we're very thankful for that. I also want to talk to you a little bit about the position that we are advertising for the Vice President of Academic Affairs. Let's go back to the accreditation for the associate's degree and the baccalaureate degrees that are coming up. I want to especially let you know that we're working very hard on continuing to strengthen our associate's degrees. We will never stop being a community college, and we'll always have open access and continue to serve our communities with excellence as a community college. We will also be adding up to, by way of the legislation that was just passed, up to 5 baccalaureate degrees, and we may well go beyond that once we get those first 5. But I want to tell you and let you know more about how you can get involved in these very important processes, and I want you to all be involved. We need your help and lots of energy to kind of lead this forward in the very next year and the next few months. You will have received, probably by this time or very soon on Tuesday, a email that outlines this, but I want to outline a few more things about it, but you can read the details in that email. If you don't get the email, let me know, and we'll certainly get it to you. But first of all, we're going to be starting about another 15 or 16 teams that will all work toward accomplishing many important tasks as far as accreditation and the addition of, in the next couple years, of a couple of baccalaureate programs. So let me review a little bit about the structure of that. These teams will meet and be very active working teams, and again, they're in the email, but let me review them for you. There's 2 ways to get involved as you hear these. One is you may already be on an active sitting committee that has to do with student affairs or academic affairs or these degrees. And so obviously, if you're on those committees, get involved that way and volunteer to be a part of one of these teams. If you're not on one of those standing committees, we still want you to be involved. Just contact the leaders that you see on that email and tell them that you have a particular interest, in which one you have an interest in, or maybe more than one, and a short list of your knowledge about that subject and that topic, your skills and your abilities, and they will seek to get you involved. Each one of those leaders of these teams will be added to our AQUIP quality team, the team that kind of steers and coordinates all this work. Each one of the teams, by way of their leadership or the whole team, will report to the AQUIP quality team each month over the next number of months. We hope to, although it's not been decided yet, but we'll let the data and the information and how we can move through this tell us about this. But I personally hope that we can start a couple of classes on the baccalaureate side of the house this fall. That is the fall of 2010. Those will be provisional status. We will not have gotten the accreditation yet, but I hope we can start that by way of a couple of classes. Hopefully, again, Plan A is to have a couple of these programs accredited and ready to offer in the fall of 2011. If we don't do it to the fall of 2012, it will not be a failure by any means, but we'll aim at fall of 2011. I think there's a lot of energy and a lot of important contributions the faculty and staff will be making this summer as well as next fall and in the coming year. We do have to get accreditation approval from HLC, the Higher Learning Commission, and also from the CCHE, the Colorado Commission on Higher Education, so we'll be pursuing both of those. But here's some of those teams. I'll mention most of them, but you'll see it in your email. You may want to be on the legislative task force that deals with the baccalaureate degree approval, and that's a very important one. New program development is a second one. Another team is program review, kind of beefing that up. Another one is strengthening college-wide processes for teaching and learning. Another one is the HLC, the Higher Learning Commission, and AQUIP accreditation. Another one is seeking that approval from the Colorado Commission on Higher Education. Still another, fiscal impact and setting the tuition. Facilities that we might need to enhance is another one. Student support services is another team. Marketing and recruitment is another important team. Colleague and the data and the systems that we need for reporting as another team. Also one that would deal with benchmarking. Obviously, we're not the first one to do this, and for hundreds of years, colleges have taught baccalaureate degrees, so we want to look at other organizations and benchmark against them. Maybe you want to be a part of that team. Another one has to do with the foundation, raising money. Another one, internal review of college-wide processes, and yet another, faculty staff recruitment and hiring and retention, very quality people. So please get involved and be a part of making history here at Colorado Mountain College. One other topic is you've been wondering about, I know, is the hiring of a new academic or vice president of academic affairs. We've appreciated Ann Harris's service to our college for many years. She is retiring. I have decided to go back out again on this search, and there's several reasons for that. One is having to do with what we just talked about, and that is several months ago when we first advertised, we did advertise, we intended to go with some baccalaureate programs. Now we know we will, so we'll change a little bit of this advertising, and we'll also be able to talk now about the retirement of Lynn Stickler from the executive VP position. And of course, we have Alexandra retiring as CEO of the foundation. So those are three high-level positions. So we will take this opportunity to kind of reorganize the top end of the college. And we'll not rush into this, but then we'll reissue the application for the academic VP. And the same team will handle it. I'm very pleased with the faculty involvement and all those things. I just think we will gain as a college to reorganize now and then have those positions be reflected as we advertise them nationwide. So thank you again very much. Look forward to a great summer and a great new year. And thank you all for your contributions this year.